Give it up for Mr. Locario.
Yo, what up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, ladies, I wanted to tell you why you're having trouble keeping men around, why you're having trouble attracting the type of guys you want. And it's really simple. And the reason is this. The reason you're having trouble is because your game is weak. Now, I know that you don't like to hear that, and I know some of you ladies get defensive when you hear this type of stuff, but your game is weak. And some of you probably saying, what the hell does that even mean? Because, let's first talk about game, because when you talk about game, most people think that you're talking about playing games, and that's not what we're talking about here. So we're actually talking about having game, and what game means is to actually have skill and strategy in whatever you're doing to accomplish a certain goal. So, in the job game, that means that you would know how to dress to a job interview, how to write a resume, how to send resumes out. That's the job game. You understand? In the business game, you got to learn how to, like the ins and outs of creating a business, doing a business plan, getting the certain types of money you need to do certain things. That's the business game. So when I talk about you ladies have no game, we're talking about the dating game. You understand what I'm saying? Your game is weak. So your dating game is weak. So basically, if you are having trouble really like attracting a guy, that means that the skill and strategy that you have in order to attract the guy is weak. You understand? And this is why you're not getting what you want. Now, a lot of women will, what happens is, and this is why it's kind of tough for you ladies, because you get tricked into thinking that just because a guy is paying you attention, that means he likes you. You think because the guy wants to fuck you, that means he likes you. So you go off of these indicators thinking that there's all these guys that want you, but you just haven't found that right guy, or, all guys are dogs and all guys just want this. I was actually on Facebook the other day, and this girl wrote a status, and she was like, it's hard to find, she said something like, it's hard to find a guy that wants to commit to you, and all these guys want is just to have sex. And so I proceeded to tell her that this is not true. Guys, there are guys who just want sex, but the thing is that if you are running into guys and all they want is sex, that means that you are running into the wrong type of dudes. You're not running into the type of guys that you want. You're not running into the type of guys that you want to attract. So there are guys that's actually out there that would want a girlfriend, would want to commit a relationship, actually want to do more than just sex. There's certain other things that guys require from you than just sex, but you have to understand that. You have to understand that part of the game. And if you don't understand that part of the game, then that means your game is weak. If you think just because a guy had sex with you, that means he likes you, then your game is weak. And the reason why, your game is weak is because you don't understand the game. Therefore, you cannot strengthen your game because you have no understanding of the game. See, a lot of you have been brought up to believe that, all you have to do is just exist and you're entitled to a man. It doesn't work that way. It's not a man's job to try to make your life what you want it to be. If you want a man, if you want a boyfriend, if you want a husband, it's up to you to find that boyfriend and find that husband. You have to understand you have to say to yourself, what do I need to do to find this guy? What do I need to do to keep him? What do I need to do to, make him want to stick around? And once you understand that, once you start applying it, once you start doing those things, then that's strengthening your game. But you just sitting around thinking all you got to do is be pretty and not do anything, that means that your game is weak. You understand? So you're probably saying, okay, so if my game is weak, how do I strengthen my game? Right? So, the first thing you need to do is really just understand yourself, understand what you're about, and be honest about it, understand what issues you have within yourself before you even start to even look for a guy or try to get with men. You understand? Like, figure out what it is you have going on, what it is you want, what are some things you need to, work on You understand? Like, let's say if there's certain things there's certain things that you don't know, or you don't realize. So you might realize on one instance that you might have an attitude problem, that you might have certain things that are negative that you're, bringing out when you're interacting with people. So you're going to have to check that. So you're going to have to get that pretty much, try to at least simmer that down, because that might be driving men away. Or it could be, a number of different things, but that's for you to really first figure out and realize what is it that you're doing that could be making men not want to continue to see you. You understand? Because a lot of times when you ladies, you blame the guy, you're like, well, oh, these guys just want sex, and these guys are dogs, and this and this and that. That same guy that you said that just wanted sex, in a lot of cases, he'll meet another woman who he wants more than just sex with. But the thing is, he just wanted sex from you because there was something that you were doing that made him say, yeah, I'm only gonna have sex with this girl because she has nothing else that to really offer me. She's not displaying anything like that. You understand? So first you gotta understand yourself, then you gotta understand the game. You gotta understand how men think. You gotta understand how men operate, and you have to seek out real information. What a lot of you ladies do is you run away from real information. When guys are telling you real shit, you don't want to hear it. Like, I was on Facebook and I was responding to that girl's post who was like, when you're trying to get in a relationship and all these guys just want sex. And I was trying to explain to her everything I'm explaining to you in this audio. I was telling her that she has to strengthen her game, that her game might be weak right now. But the thing is that a lot of times you ladies, when you hear the truth, it hurts, it upsets you, so you tune out and you don't learn anything. And then as a result, your game continues to be weak. And then you're sitting here wondering why shit isn't happening for you. And you want the guy, you're like, oh, but the guy should do this, the guy should do that. It's the guy's fault, and these guys are assholes. And again, like I said, it is never and has never been a man's responsibility to make your life how you want it. It's kind of like if you were going to get a job, you wanted to find a job. Right? Your prerogative is that you want a job because you want some money to support yourself and all the other shit, right? Now you go to, this company and say, hey, I want a job. Here's my resume and all this other stuff. It is not the job's prerogative or responsibility to get you work. It is the company's responsibility for themselves to find the best employee. And if they feel that you don't have what it takes to be the best employee, they're not fucking with you. They don't care if you need a job. They care about what their bottom line is, and their bottom line is to get what they need. And this is exactly what happens when you run into men. A man might be saying, hey, listen, I just want to fuck the shit out of every woman I see, and that's that. Right? Then you meet this guy and you want him to be your man because you like him so much. But his prerogative, his goals are just to fuck you. So it's not up to him to make you get what you want, because he's out to get what he wants. So what I'm saying is that if you want a man to commit to you, guess what? You have to find a man who is in alignment with your goals too. So you have to find a man who actually wants the same shit you want. Because his goal is to get a woman. His goal is to have a girlfriend. His goal is to have a wife. So guess what? If you're in alignment with that, if you want that same shit too, that's the guy you should be, going after. But it's not just, about you going after him. It's also about, are you, as a woman, going to be the type of woman who's worthy of being this guy's girl? And again, we come back to the game. We come back to, are you the type of woman who is relationship material? See, a lot of you ladies want a relationship, but you don't ask yourself, are you relationship material? You don't ask yourself, what do I have to do to make, to keep a guy interested in me long enough to want to be in a relationship with me? You understand what I'm saying? It's like if you're looking for that job, it's like, you tell the job, my qualifications are this, this, and this, and I can bring this to your company. You understand? The same thing happens when you're dealing with guys. You talk to them, and you're interacting with them, and you're displaying what's the benefit of him, being your man, or you being his girl. You understand what I'm saying? What's the benefit? So not only do you have to find the guys that want the same things as you want, you have to actually be up to par when you are presented with that man. You understand? So it's really, and this is the type of shit that, you know, you ladies really need to understand. This is the type of stuff that you need to know, you know, what the deal is. You have to know about this stuff, because if you don't, you're going to keep going around in circles, blaming guys for everything, wondering why, you know, shit's never going your way, and then you're getting older every day, and then you just don't learn the game. You understand what I'm saying? And it sucks to me, because it's like, you know, it's like I'm seeing, it's like I'm seeing someone walking, and they're blindfolded, and there's a cliff, and I'm trying to tell them, stop walking, stop doing that. You're gonna fall. Stop. You're gonna fall and kill yourself. Stop. And you know, the person is just ignoring me. That's what happens when I feel like I'm, you know, trying to speak to ladies. Y'all are ignoring the things that will help you. You understand? Listen to this shit. Pass it along to your female friends. And make things happen for yourself. Like, it makes no sense for you to continue to be going over and over again doing the same bullshit. You feel me? And ladies, if you want any help, you can always hit me up at askmrlocario@gmail.com, or make sure you get my book, It's Your Fault You're Single, Tips on Finding Mr. Right. Make sure you get that today. Go to mrlocario.com, or also make sure you join my membership program. Go to mrlocario.com, click on the membership tab, and become a member, so you get 45 to 90 minute how-to audios every month that'll teach you to step up your game, so you don't have weak game when it comes to you getting what you want in your dating life. All right, so that is it. I'm out of here, and remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Listen, I get a lot of people that have problems and issues in their dating lives, and the reason why that happens is that most people, when they try to learn how to date and step up their dating game, they think it's something that's going to happen overnight. They think they're going to learn this magic formula, and then it's just going to poof, happen just like that, and that's not how it works. And this is why you might be having problems in your dating life. So what I did is I created the Mr. Locario membership program. So in this membership program, you get 45 to 90 minute audios and videos that will help you step up your game, detailed how-to dating advice every month. So when you join this membership, you're going to get these audios and videos every month, so you will over time know how to step up your dating game and really get what you want. Check this out. Okay, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to join the Mr. Locario membership program. So all you do is go to mrlocario.com. Then on the home page, you're going to click right here on the members tab, and it's going to take you to this page, and you're going to click where it says women, click here to sign up. Now on this page, it's going to tell you all about the membership and what you're going to get. So the first thing you're going to get is the ultimate online dating guide for women, how to find quality men online. The next thing you're going to get is how to avoid being a woman men just want for sex. Then you're also going to get how to attract men who want to commit to you, right? So you scroll down here and you click on PayPal to join the membership. Now, once you've joined the membership, you are going to get a password, right? Once you get this password, you're going to go back to mrlocario.com. Now, you're going to click on women's login now, right? So you're going to put your password in. I'm already logged in, so I didn't have to put the password, but when you log in, you're going to have to put in the password, and it's going to take you to the membership page. So right here, you see the ultimate online dating guide for women, how to find quality men online. You can hear all the audio right here. The next is how to avoid being a woman men just want for sex. You hear the audio will be right here. How to attract men who want to commit to you, and the audio is right there. Now, if you notice, all of this is all on one page. So if you join today, you're going to get all of these different audios and video programs. I got some videos down there for you ladies. And every month, you're going to get something new. Every month, forever. Okay? And that's what you're going to get being on the Mr. Locario membership program. Ladies, it's really that simple to join the membership program. Now, I have some good news and I got some bad news. Now, the good news is, if you do join the membership program, you're going to learn how to attract the right guys for you. You're going to know what to say and what to do to attract these guys. But the bad news is that if you don't join the membership program, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to be doing the same thing over and over again, making the same mistakes, and I don't want that to happen to you ladies, okay? So you ladies, it's up to you. It's your choice. So I hope that you choose the choice that's best for you and step up your dating game.
Locario. Viste Locario, bacana.